Hi, this is Sean Foster here, and this is a video, let's call it video 101, the basics of setting up your LinkedIn profile so your profile is optimized. You're looking at the moment at my homepage on LinkedIn. This is what you'll see standard when you go in. Obviously in the middle is posts from your first level connections. The area that we're wanting to work on is this area on the left here, which is your profile. You can also access that through this little section up top here. But let's just click on that and open it. Now, the first thing that jumps out to you, and on average, a given user is going to spend anywhere between 3 seconds and maybe 8 seconds actually looking at your profile. The things that you want to jump out is you want visually for your profile to be attractive. So because 3/4 of the population are visually orientated, we want to make sure that we hit them first with our visual look. So the look that I've got over here matches what I've got on my website, matches what I've got on my business cards, and if I have any printed material, by and large, I'll have a look that's similar to this. So we want that consistency. The three main areas that we'll be looking at initially is the banner up here. So your banner needs to be very powerful. Then it's your profile picture. And third, it's your keywords over here. So these are the three areas that I want to get right now. We want to talk about right now. If you click on this little thing here, that's how you go in and edit it. The easiest thing to edit, first of all, is your profile picture. So if you click on that, upload your new profile picture. You want to be 400 by 400 pixels. You can obviously zoom in, straighten, and all that type of stuff. Pretty straightforward. The trick with your profile picture is this is a business platform, LinkedIn. So this needs to be a photograph suitable to match your business or your career. Not something of a picture of you wearing sunglasses at some party or flying a helicopter if you don't have anything to do with flying helicopters. Your banner, this is the most important part. The banner you can see here, I'm using specific keywords, which is about what I do and not who I am. When people are looking at your profile, they're seeing what benefit can they get out of you. You need to talk directly and immediately to what they are wanting. So in my situation, I'm coaching, I'm doing business coaching, personal development, behavioral coaching, sales performance development, business strategy. So I'm using the keywords that are important to me. Again, to modify that, just go and click it. It'll actually tell you, I think it tells you somewhere up here. I can't see it at the moment. But the size of this is 1584 by 396 pixels. That's the size of this banner. Personally, I got my banner made on Fiverr, fiverr.com. Cost me, I think, about $30. So anywhere probably between $20 and $100, you'll get somebody to make a professional banner for you. Upwork is another place to do that as well. And if you want to do it yourself, something like Canva can do that. So that's pretty basic. And the last one over here are the keywords over here. And you will notice, obviously, there's some consistency here between the keywords I'm using here and the keywords I'm using here. Two reasons for this. Number one reason is consistency in any messaging leads to an improvement in trust and belief. So I'm needing to make sure that the people believe me. So that's why I'm repeating some of those words here. The other thing is there's obviously search functionality within LinkedIn. So the bots are going out there and they're looking for the keywords that I'm showing the most. So behavioral coaching, business coaching, disc collector. I want to repeat that so that the bots are clearly seeing that this is an area that I obviously spend a lot of time in and I've got some expertise in it. These little emojis here, that's a little trick. When you're on your desktop, you cannot add these emojis to your desktop. What you actually have to do is upload those photographs, complete everything here, save it, and then open your mobile phone and add these emojis via your mobile phone. Once you save them from your mobile phone, save it, go back to your desktop, you'll see that they appear. The reason why you want to have these over here, and you can choose whatever suits you, is again, from a color point of view, I'm trying to get that visual look to match what's going on here and here, that consistency. And I also want to let it stand out without confusing people so they can visually see very clearly what I'm doing. And I don't want to look like all those other boring people that have nothing there. So those are the main elements of this part here. This is the first thing you're wanting to get right. The second part you want to get right is you click on the top here. See, it says edit profile and URL. This is really, really important because, again, you've got these search bots within Google and you've got the search bots within LinkedIn. They'll very much be looking at your URL. So when somebody is typing in a search function for a mortgage broker in Wellington, they'll be typing mortgage broker Wellington. And if you have that in your URL, it will considerably help you in terms of your basic SEO function. So when you click in there, you can see a little block comes in. That's a part that LinkedIn has allowed you to customize. And you can add between 3 and 100 letters. So in my situation, I've put in there business coach Auckland. So really important, go in there and modify it, because if you haven't modified, you've just got the default one that LinkedIn has provided you, and it's offering you no advantage whatsoever in terms of search functionality. So all you do then is you go save that. I'm not changing mine, so I'm just going to keep it as a cancel. The next part is your contact details. So if I go back there to my original things, if I look over there and I'll see my contact information, I've got my profile there. You can see it's optimized with correct naming. Then I've got a bunch of websites over here, and I've got my phone number, my address, my email, and my birthday. So you can choose which of these you want to have in there. But again, what I need to remind everybody is this is a business platform. And if you're worrying about getting spam, which is a concern out there, you just have to balance it up to say, well, I want people to find me on LinkedIn, or I don't want people to find me on LinkedIn. So I've gone for the preference of actually having my details here. There's nothing worse than having a look at somebody's profile and you get no way of contacting them besides a message on LinkedIn without any of these details here. So I strongly recommend you do actually have those details. How you modify that, you go into the little pencil there, and I've already shown you this top section over here. All you want to do is continue filling in all the details in terms of region, that type of stuff. And right at the bottom here, contact information, click on that. And here's another useful hack. It's asking for my website URL. So I put my website in there. The trick over here is to go down to the bottom and choose other. If you choose, for example, company, you can see that little middle section actually disappeared there. I go back there and I choose other, and it jumps back again. So the reason why you want other is because in the other, you can start typing some additional information, which will give you a summary. So I can put your business coaching Auckland, because that is my primary market. Then you can put up to 3 websites. Now, I don't have 3 websites, but I do have different pages on my website. So just put a different URL for a different page that you're wanting to target. Again, other. And what's the main thing about that page? It's about group coaching for SMEs. And the third one here, another page, and it's about leadership development and using DISC. So really important. Remember to choose other. Remember to take advantage of all those websites you got there. And then just continue filling in all the information in terms of your contact details, and then click apply. So that's the 101, and hopefully it is useful. Thank you.